What is going on, guys? This is Ben here. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the new Pokemon Go update. We got a lot of changes, a lot of things you already know. And then later in today, you guys are going to see a second video. It's going to be like the first official video that Carla and I actually did together. I know you saw her in my Pokemon videos, but this is like a dedicated video with her in it the whole time. So I hope you guys are excited for that. But there is a lot of changes in this update, a lot that have now come to light over the last day, so I'll explain them all. And then later in the video, you're going to see me testing out some of the changes when I'm out gym battling or whatever. So first changes we know, we get daily challenges for catching a Pokemon, and then if you do that 7 days in a row, basically you get more XP and more Stardust on that 7th day. And then for spinning Pokestops, you get more XP and then more items on the first one, and then you do that 7 days in a row. On the 7th one, you get a big chunk of XP and a lot more items. And also along with that, it seems as though Niantic has completely changed spawn points. I used to have 2 spawn points, one that spawned on the 43rd minute of every hour and one on the 53rd of every hour. And those, I don't know if they're gone, it's just like they don't spawn every hour at that time anymore. It's more of like spawn times are completely randomized, and they may still have those same spawn points, it's just completely random at what time they will spawn. So spawn points are really messed up. No one really understands them just yet. I'm sure they're, maybe it's just completely randomized, maybe there's a pattern. There is still spawns around my area, it's just like I can't pinpoint when they will spawn, and maybe that's why Niantic changed it up. They don't want that many people having that information to be like, oh, there's like 5 spawn points that spawn here on the 15th minute of every hour, so I'm gonna go here every like say at 1:15, 2:15, I'm gonna come here, catch those 5 Pokemon, and then go back home. So there is no longer being able to do that. It's kind of more of just you log on, hopefully you'll see something. Along with that, nests have changed. I now have a Bulbasaur nest, first time ever in Green Bay. Thanks to Fastbook when that was up though, I saw that. There is no working tracker anymore, we don't know of anything. But yeah, in the middle of Green Bay there's a Bulbasaur nest, so I'm excited about that. I can probably farm up some Venusaurs because Bulbasaur is the Pokemon I see the least. So with that though, nests have changed. Look on your sites for that, spawn points. And then along some gym changes here. So there's some pretty big gym changes. In their patch notes it says it's a lot quicker to burn down gyms or take down their prestige, and it takes longer to train up gyms. Last update they made it easier to train up gyms, so maybe they didn't like how that was too easy. Because as you guys know, there's so many level 10 gyms now, and basically if it's level 10 and you're by yourself, you don't really want to take this down. So maybe the stagnant gym movement is what made them force these changes. I don't really know. But I do have a friend that gym battles all the time. He's a way higher level than myself. And he went gym battling last night when these changes were live. And he told me what his preference, or not his preferences, what he thought, what he noticed. So this is going off of his word. It's not exact numbers, it's just what he noticed. So this could be true, it could be a little bit off, but he just take it from his word. He gym battles all the time. So basically what he said was he noticed it's like a lot faster to burn down gyms. You can't train it up as fast as someone's burning it down anymore. Because a lot of times, like say someone was taking down your gym, if you just started training it up, sometimes it would like counter off that, or even more, you get more prestige. There's no longer any of that. If someone's burning down a gym, or even more than one person, they will out burn it down than training it up. And then he said like training up gyms feels as though it's like takes like twice the time. So it takes a lot longer to train up to level 10. And it burns down gyms a lot faster. I'm gonna go test this out later. I'm gonna be doing a lot of gym battles. A lot of you wanted to see my Pokemon that I just powered up, like my 2700 Lapras, my 3300 Dragonite. Problem is I don't have any revives anymore. I have to go hit some Pokestops and revive those Pokemon to show you guys. So probably head over to Lambeau Field. I know of a lot of Pokestops and gyms over there, so you'll see that soon. But those are the changes. It takes a lot longer to add prestige in there. I think they should have added a daily challenge for attacking gyms if they wanted to change up the gym way, because there still is many problems with gyms. And the reason why I think they did this, because they want to see people attacking gyms more often, and maybe if they're easier to take down, more gym movement, maybe they'll take them down and more people will interact with gyms. But another thing they could have did was like gave a bonus for attacking a gym every day, or taking down a gym and putting your own Pokemon in there every day, something along that sense. And I don't know, I think they could have did it a different way, but those are the main changes. Did I mention this? Spinning Pokestops, you can no longer spin those over 30 miles an hour now. This is a big one. They already did that last update with the with you can no longer catch Pokemon over 30 miles an hour. Honestly, I think it's lower than that, because for myself, I noticed like anywhere from like 18 to 20 mile range is when it gets iffy, when I can no longer see Pokemon, I can no longer catch Pokemon, and now I can no longer spin Pokestops in that range. So I think it's like more of 18 to 20 miles an hour, contrary to the 30 miles. That's just what I've noticed for me, and I actually see my speedometer and everything, so I'm okay with that. We pretty much saw that coming. As long as you can still open Pokemon and see gyms and Pokestops, I'm fine with that. It'll just give you an error message. The last thing with gyms too is if you finally, this one should have been added to the game right when it came out, because gym sniping is really frustrating. So say you're taking down the gym, you completely knock it out to 0, and say you're reviving your Pokemon to put it in the gym, and someone just drives by or walks by and puts in a Pokemon and steals that gym from you, so now you have to take it out. That was really frustrating. Now there's like a buffer zone of like 15 to 30 seconds range. I don't really know the exact number, but if you or whoever is attacking the gym and you take it down to 0, you have that 30 to 15 second range to put in your own Pokemon before anyone else can put in a Pokemon that didn't do anything. And if you try to put in a Pokemon in that buffer zone, it will just give you an error until that free zone is over. So that's nice. You can no longer get gym sniped unless you're super slow at reviving and putting a Pokemon in there. But those are all the changes. Now I'm going to do some gym battles, give you my thoughts, and let's get into it. So one more new piece of information. I just got done gym battling. You guys will see that here soon. But Pokestops, when you spin them, they now offer double the items that you get. And then say you spin 10 Pokestops in a row and get that Mega Stop on the 10th one, that is offering double stops as well. We don't know if this is a bug or what, but for the time being, as you guys are watching this, if you spin Pokestops, they give you double rewards. But sadly, you have to be going under like 20 to 30 miles an hour. But now let's get into the video. Guys, we're at Four Seasons Park. Got some Bulbasaurs here. I was here the other day when whenever I had gym trained to put Pokemon in here. I don't think I recorded this part, but honestly, this is now a Bulbasaur frequent spawn point. Before it used to be Squirtle, so this is the second time we've caught a Bulbasaur and this is the same exact spawn. Carla's on the phone here. I told her all the changes. What do you think of the changes? I know I just told you them, but
I like the bonus and the XP.
Yeah. What about gym changes? We don't really gym battle too often, so
yeah, I haven't really seen it for myself yet. So yeah, once I see that, then I'd probably be able to give better feedback on that.
Yeah, but this was a gym I trained up and put one of my Snorlaxes in, and Carla put her Dragonite in. It's at level 6. We trained it up before the update, and it didn't take that long at all. So I'm going to see how long it takes me to get 2,000 XP. Before, it took me 1 to 2 training sessions to get that. But now we'll see how long it takes. Okay, so we actually have another Bulbasaur in this park. I was going to train, but I want to find this Bulbasaur. And funny story, was that like a month ago when my car ran out of gas here?
Nah, that was like in summer. I want to say August.
Well, August, September, October. So like a couple months ago, we were hunting a Squirtle here back when this was a Squirtle nest. Well, not nest, the spawn points. And I knew I had low gas. Usually I let it go to the line that says, oh, you need to fill up your gas. And then the night before, I let it do that, and I just completely forgot the next morning that I had to fill it up. And we were over here, ran out of gas, had to walk all the way home.
45 minutes.
45-minute walk home. Could say
we should have been at the mall.
Yeah, we're going to the mall after, but that didn't happen. Could say Carla was a little frustrated with me, but it happens.
Never happened to me.
Well, that was my first time ever, and Dad, if you're watching, Dad, if you're watching, that never happened before. But we got the other Bulbasaur here, so 2 Bulbasaur spawn here. Yeah, I don't know. That never happened again though, just so you guys know. I just wasted a great ball. Oops. Yeah, well, what were your thoughts of that day? Were you were you mad at me?
Yes, I was like, oh my goodness, are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm out there in walking shoes.
Yeah, Carla got kind of like Carla got like dressed up a little bit, like, you know, to go out, and didn't work out that way. We had a 45-minute walk home.
And then that night we just all drenched in gasoline.
Oh yeah. So we went to the
My spot was broken.
So yeah, we went to in Carla's car. We went to Walmart, picked up a gasoline container, filled it up. It was pitch black outside to put gas in my car because it was like, kind of late at night. We got here, and our funnel or whatever wasn't working the best because you had to like jam it in the gas receiver hole, whatever. And then we spilled gas, got it on my shoes, had to throw those shoes out, got it on Carla's sandals. Oh, that night was rough, man. But we got the Bulbasaur. Yeah, I'm wearing my sweater I got from PAX. It's like,
the blue one?
Yeah, it's my first time ever wearing this, and it says large, but this is like an extra large. It doesn't even fit me. And I don't know why I keep going out of focus on my camera. Maybe I'm too ugly. But, so yeah, we're gonna... What the heck? But yeah, we're gonna be training this gym up. I was gonna be using, it says to use all Gyarados, so I'll just use whatever it tells me to and see how long it takes me. So we just trained it up twice, and in 2 times, I know I'm not using like the optimal Pokemon to get it lower, but I'm just saying for me personally, I never usually do that. We got in 2 training sessions, we got it up 1,000 prestige, and normally in those 2 training sessions before the update, I would have got this at 2,000 already. So it does seem that it does take twice as long to train up, but now we're gonna go do some actual battles. So guys, this is pretty much this gym is always level 10. Usually if I were to do this by myself, it would take me like 40 minutes to an hour to take it down, even with like the Pokemon not being that like the strongest here. They're not super strong, but this constantly is always up at level 10. So I'm gonna see how long it takes me to take down. I'm not gonna have Carla's help. Usually when I take down level 10 gyms, I have like the Carla help me attack. So we're gonna try it by myself. Somehow I'm too far away. Alright guys, so you saw I healed up a little bit of my Pokemon. It took like 27 minutes. I was healing up my Pokemon for like a minute here. So it takes like half the time, or it's 2 times faster to take down gyms. And I still have them in my buffer zone, so I just healed up my... Now we're going to put my other Dragonite. I just put up my Dragonite here, boom. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys something like one that... You can see my potions. I need to revive so many Pokemon and then... or heal so many Pokemon. When I get more revives, I'll show you how many I have to revive still. That's why my team is so degraded right now. I've been staying up with Ultra Balls for the longest time, so I need to get more revives, more potions, heal up my team, because like pretty much I'd say over half of my Pokemon are all fainted or need to be revived. That's why I really wasn't using Type Advantage or the most effective Pokemon during these battles, but I hope you guys understand now. So we just made it to Lambeau Field, hatching one of my eggs. Oh, let's go! Bulbasaur. It's really freaking windy. That's why you guys see me kind of like sitting this way. We're gonna praise this thing. Certainly caught the attention. Doesn't matter, we got the Bulbasaur candy, so let's triple Bulbasaurs today. But yeah, I was just here yesterday at Lambeau Field at the game. Sadly the Packers didn't do so well. If this mic is kind of whatever blurry, I apologize, but level 10 gym. Instinct seemed to have done like a raiding session down in Green Bay yesterday during the game, because these are all Mystic the other day, but these are all level 10. You guys are gonna see me make good use out of my Lapras, so let's get into it. So sadly guys, I can't take it down much more. My Pokemon are too depleted. Like, I'll just show you down the list. Look at all my top Pokemon. Pretty much majority of the ones that would be so effective right now were all just destroyed. So I'm gonna go to Nina pretty soon, probably tomorrow, and try and heal some of them up. This is just powering them up. That's all I need to do for power-ups, or for potions, and revives are even worse. So I hope you guys got to see a little bit of it. I probably could have took this down in one run if I had the proper Pokemon. That's been the story of the day. But I'll be back here. Don't you worry, Green Bay, and hopefully Green Bay stops losing. It was an intense game last night towards the end, but guys, gym training is definitely a lot harder. Taking down is a lot easier. That's the main points. My defender bonus is up at 5, so in an hour I can collect that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like if you did. I'll do a proper battling with my new Pokemon different times, but either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like if you did, and subscribe for more Pokemon Go videos if you're not ready. The sun is in my eyes. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys later.